Run 1. If you have played Sekiro, you know that Genichiro is not the first boss in the game. Well, the boss on the memory list. The memory list is a bit different compared to the bosses you actually fight throughout the game. That goes to Gyoubu. Much easier fight, at least in theory, but I'm the one who's playing, so I'm not that good. So this idea was a bad idea, if you really think about it, but one I went forward with anyways because I hate myself, and that's decent content. While playing, I was thinking this video might be too short because I thought Gyoubu is pretty easy. He's not a very hard fight, so I was thinking maybe I can do this quickly. So I thought, let's add a Lady Butterfly. Let's do a twofer in one video to add to the video. So like I said, in theory, it's an easier fight. He's not a very hard fight. He's meant to test you at the start of the game. But in comedic fashion, I take a hit in the first run when I thought this was going to be a cakewalk. Run 2 starts very similar, very textbook. Buff at the start, confetti, then sugar. Run in 3 to 4 hits and firecracker. This will lead to a follow-up grapple that will stun him. This is, in my opinion, the best way to go about it. It's safe and not too risky, but as we established, this is me playing, and I'm bad. So I take another hit, ending the second run pretty quickly, which annoyed me in the process of recording this. Something to establish in the third run is the fact that this is a no-hit run, meaning I can take damage if I'm not hit. When using this variation of the Akko Sugar, it takes away HP once it runs out, leading to a health bar that says I've taken damage. This does not take away from the run since it's just simply due to how the sugar works. I have to be hit by the boss. Hit by the boss. This means the run does not end when using this sugar or when the sugar runs out. The fight goes on for a good bit. I get him to a second health bar pretty simply. Nothing too different there, but one move that always seems to get me is when he puts his spear on a rope and proceeds to swing it. My brain tells me to grapple because I see the green bar and I have ADHD, so I click it and I jump. But before I jump, I get caught in a grapple animation causing me to get hit, ending the third run because I can't learn from mistakes because I'm a moron, as we've established. I got annoyed with Run 4, so you can see it. I'm not proud of it. It's more or less the same with no discernible difference, other than the fact that it took even less time than the last one for me to lose, so that's fun. Also, if you're perceptive, you'll realize that I used the word 4 instead of number 4. That's because the font that I use doesn't have a 4, which is kind of weird. It has every other number, but it doesn't have 4. Run 5 again, the golden run, somehow I pull it out and get the W, just like on Genichiro, so enjoy without me interrupting, and then on to Lady Butterfly to end the video.
There he is! There's my favorite white boy!
Lady Butterfly, a fight that I was pretty scared for because it has this dummy attack that shoots one of these little dolls. It doesn't stun, but it deals some damage, which would have ended the run, so I have to be cautious. But more or less, I went into it pretty confident. I really like this fight. It's a fight that I find pretty user-friendly for anyone new to the game, and it tests what you've learned from the previous 2 bosses. Second phase, I would say this for anyone who's fighting her. In the low in combat, when you take out her first health bar, it is a perfect way to buff and get prepared for the next fight. Stand where I stand, you'll end up right behind her. It makes it a pretty easy fight in theory to keep her from summoning her spirits if you apply enough pressure. This is how I get through her fight normally on a regular run when I'm okay with taking damage and not trying to make me hate myself because I'm bad at the game and I have to go through this multiple times. Just like last time, final fight gets an edit, so that is the plan for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video, but I'll leave you to it.